Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next episode of Season 6 of the 100, the penultimate episode of the season. I don't know if you can hear it outside, you might be able to hear it throughout my reaction. It is raining quite heavily outside because I'm right against a door. I'm hoping that it doesn't come through too much, but it might be like a nice background, little raindrops, like ASMR for you. But yeah, if it starts to get really loud, I apologise if it comes through a lot, but hopefully it shouldn't because the microphone's pointed this way. But we'll see. Last episode that we watched was called Ashes to Ashes, and I think we have a plan now going forward to how we're going to stop the primes. So as far as I can remember, the plan currently is Clarke has gone into Sanctum pretending to be Josephine, and she's going to bring down the shield so that they can get in there, put red sun toxin in the water supply, but only a little bit so that it's diluted enough that it doesn't affect people, but it affects the insects, so that the insects who are the early warning signs of the red sun coming will go crazy. Everyone will evacuate, go to the hiding spots, and then they can go in there and basically get the people out. I think that's the plan as it stands right now. I'm possibly wrong. I probably missed bits along the way because there was a lot of exposition last episode about what was going on. I think I missed bits of it, but I think that's the main gist going forward of how we're going to win this war, is go in, pull the sun toxin in, get everyone to go to hiding. Now, as I say every episode of the 100, and I'll say every episode till the end of Season 7, things are going to go wrong, because they always do. Now, it could be that maybe they put the wrong level of toxin in, and actually they do get affected by it, and people start to go crazy and start trying to attack each other. Maybe someone realises what they're doing and stops them. That could be someone like Murphy, who is part of our team, but is also helping the Sanctum guys, and is going to become one of the primes with Amori. And so maybe he's going to realise what they're doing and call them out, and so there's a bit of a fight, a war. What I do wonder is if anyone's going to die. I mean, I don't care if, the Sanctum people die, Russell, Gabriel, whatever. As much as I like some of the characters and some of the actors, and I enjoy watching them, if they all die, I won't probably miss them too much. But I wonder if it's by the end of the season, if any of our characters are going to die. I hope not, because I was really scared last episode that Echo was going to bite the big one. Luckily she didn't. Doesn't mean she's going to survive to the end of the season, but it seemed like she was going to, but they got through. But she is now a Nightblood. I'm hoping we spend some time with Raven this episode, because she kind of disappeared a couple episodes ago when she went to go and find the solution to Maddie's problem. She was going to help isolate the Dark Commander, and she's the other way they can delete it from her brain chip thing. I wonder if that's going to be a play part of this episode, because we saw Maddie at the end of the last one where she was in the chair. Clarke saw her, and then obviously they're draining the bone marrow out of her to turn more people into Nightbloods. Yeah, I'm really curious to see where this goes. I still feel like I want to know more about the anomaly and the deals and stuff, because I'm hoping that's not just the end of her storyline, as I said before, but I don't think that's going to take a part of this episode. I feel like that will be the finale, if anything. That might play a part into what's to come into Season 7. Maybe. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. But let's jump into the episode to find out what it's about, because I think it's going to be about bringing that shield down, putting that toxin in, and how that's going to ultimately go wrong. Maybe a cliffhanger finale. I think. We'll see. I also hope that Octavia starts to become more friends with Bellamy again. She did apologise last episode, a really heartfelt apology, but he basically said, yeah, you are my sister, but you're not my responsibility. If you know much about the 100, you know how heartbreaking that line is. So maybe he might start to warm to her towards the finale, I hope. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. The show always surprises me. And this episode is called Adjustment Protocol. It was either last episode or the episode before, someone said that phrase, adjustment protocol, and I think it's something to do with when someone becomes a prime, when they put the memory card, the memory chip, whatever, into the new person, there's an adjustment protocol, I think. So maybe someone else gets chipped this episode. Maybe it's going to be like Murphy, so that he becomes a prime, or gets the memory chip put in. I'm sure it'll make more sense as we watch it, so let's jump into the episode to find out. If you enjoyed the video, leave some comments down below, let me know what you thought of the episode. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and please take a look at the Patreon link down below to help support the channel. Watch the full reaction to this episode, all of Season 6, and if you're watching on YouTube, we'll be a few episodes into Season 7 by this point. Let's jump into the 100 Season 6, Episode 12, Adjustment Protocol.
Who knows what poison those escaped prisoners are spreading? One of them already killed Simone.
Shame.
If this continues, they are going to come for us.
Should have killed you first.
Oh yeah.
Once we're free, you will burn.
Oh.
Well, that's a little dramatic.
Oh, it's horrible that she has to pretend to be
all burn.
Josephine.
You will not get rid of us.
That's obviously making
We
Maddie
are
worse.
eternal.
She'll tear out the IVs.
Hey, Abby and Raven back in it. Good.
I know what you're
Oh,
doing.
she thinks it's
Rafe.
Josephine.
You think you're smart enough to get rid of me? Peachy Keen Josephine.
Is she crying because she knows it's Clark?
Oh, stop it. I'm not
No.
her.
Damn.
I will kill you for this.
I thought that look to Abby was there. It's me.
So I believe you.
Again, I know Abby's no one's favourite
How many
character.
doses of the serum do you have?
I do feel for her though. She has lost her daughter, she thinks, and her boyfriend in a very short space of time. So I do feel for her.
You're fine until you're not.
Murphy said he'd help.
It's true.
Real comforting.
She's a badass bitch. And she is okay. Last we saw she escaped with
Have some faith.
be friends, please. And she escaped with Gaia and Miller.
Think about it. Everyone was just trying to survive, even Russell.
Yeah, but
I can see that it's in his best interest to keep all of us alive. In our case, forever. Now that anyone can be a Nightblood, maybe you use someone else.
Oh, stop your whining. Do you want to be immortal or not?
they mustn't know she's
Because
escaped
if you
yet.
become primes and this revolution spreads, they're coming for you too.
Yeah. I feel like Amora
I want
doesn't
to be
want
there
this.
when Mom comes back. Wait for me.
So either he kills her or Russell does?
I'll worry about Russell.
Abby!
Oh god, what are you doing?
He'll take the doses from me. Raven, keep trying.
Yeah, that quick, just become a Nightblood, you just go,
Jackson, we can do this.
I'm done.
I'll be fine. I know it's hard. We don't have a choice.
Said by every war criminal ever.
Oh, calm down.
I shouldn't have said that to you.
Oh yeah, I forgot she said that to him.
Man, Eric.
He's called Ben, thank you.
Like Marcus said, we turn the page. We do better today than we did yesterday.
Okay. Ooh, look at the outfit. Yes. I like it. Is she gonna reveal herself? Hey.
Lark,
I mean, there was no need to come in so ominously if you wanted to reveal yourself, but okay. TV logic.
it's a long story. But I'm okay.
I don't think I'd reveal myself around Maddie, though, because she's a loose cannon right now.
Promise me you won't take any more bone marrow.
That's not a problem now. There's another Nightblood in the family.
I won't let them take her.
Like mother, like daughter.
I love you.
I like it when all of our team are like back together, working together. It feels good. She's gonna get the chip out. Ooh, savage.
There are 3 escaped killers in this compound now.
Oh,
Your orders are to shoot to kill.
and they think that
Is that clear?
they've got
Yes,
the
it
chip
is.
as well.
They took its
Interesting.
drive. We have to get it back. to
Drive,
the
sorry.
plant so we
Keep
can
calling it a
go
chip.
back with the others.
I'll handle it.
You defied me.
I got you your doses.
That's true.
What difference does it make who they came from?
Crazy suiciders.
Oh god. Can they shoot through the shield?
Gabriel, what the hell are you doing?
Gabriel, you said namings. How many? Who's coming back? I don't know. All of them, I think.
I know it's hard, but we have to stick to the plan. Clark gets the shield down, then we use the toxin as a distraction to save our people.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I have a new plan. Use our distraction to stop naming.
So Gabriel's going rogue now. Great.
Look, I'm sorry, but unlike you, I can't sacrifice a few to save the many.
So when I said like the plan wasn't gonna go smoothly, something was gonna go wrong, I didn't think that Gabriel was just gonna go rogue from step one.
Are you sure you don't want a Joe Berry pie?
I hate Joe Berry pie.
Oh, he's part of the resistance.
It was Delilah's favorite.
Try these, fresh out of the oven.
We can't let them leave.
What are they doing? Yeah, you hit it. It's a. Oh, close line.
I helped them create a host for Marcus. It wasn't worth it. You asked me that on the ship. I thought it was. I couldn't see past getting Marcus back. I couldn't see that you were right.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry. For all of it. For the drugs. For disappointing you. Truly.
Good. It's a long time coming.
It wasn't always fair how I judged you.
Nope.
You're human. And sometimes being human sucks.
And I will never hurt you that way again. I may not be your mother, but you are my family, Raven.
Oh, it's so cute. Someone's gonna die.
You've only resurrected 5 primes, but I gave you 6 doses.
We have all the hosts we need.
Abby.
I'm sorry it has to be this way, Abby, but it took your daughter. As you said, you would never be able to get past that.
Yeah.
I know I wouldn't.
No,
He's
leave her alone,
awful.
Raven! Stop! They'll kill you, don't do this! Jackson!
No, no, no. I feel like Abby's gonna die. Why do I feel so sad? Like she's not my favorite character, but that whole Raven speech felt like a goodbye, didn't it? Oh no. I like it. So, okay, so he's still going ahead with the plan, which is good.
Take him to Russell Prime.
There's nobody noticed that he put something in the water. Okay. Well, that's not suspicious at all.
I'm here to stop the killing. Please,
Oh, that's gonna happen.
just cancel the namings. You don't have to keep doing this. Surely by now you can see that without death, life is meaningless.
Save your philosophy lessons, Dr. Santiago. You're too late.
There is nothing more powerful than the truth.
You're wrong. Faith is. When their gods return en masse, they'll get back in
You're
line.
not gods.
And
You're
those
just
who
people.
don't, well, there's always the adjustment protocol.
Your answer to murder is more murder.
All the man who conquered death wants is to die. Tonight you'll get your wish.
Just kill him. I know you don't like death and whatnot.
We didn't mention that.
Red Sun alarm on the day you return. And without an eclipse, no less. You forget. I know how to manipulate the Red Sun toxin too.
Kill him. Kill it.
Take down the reactor and you get Riker back. If you don't,
Sledgehammer. Do it.
are we clear?
No, wait! Drop it!
Get out right now.
Don't move! Let him kill me. Then open fire and get my wife. She'll know what to do.
He's not gonna do it. I get it. I get it. Some people can't do that. Make that choice.
I'm sorry, my friend.
I am not that kind of person. I would have been like, gone, dead,
Tie
boom.
him up.
Bye, Russell. I ripped that chip out of the back of his neck and I was stamped the crap out of it. Shot it. I mean, Murphy looks good, I'm not gonna lie.
Really meet your new old friends.
He looks kind of sexy. Oof. Oh my.
And this is Miranda.
Did you even hesitate to betray your friends?
Ignore him. In a
I'm
century
kind of really
or two,
into
you
Murphy
won't
right now.
remember these petty concerns.
And to forget, all you have to do is...
Laura looks beautiful. Okay.
What took you so long? Look, I hate to cut the moment short.
Okay.
But Russell told the people that it was impossible.
Smiling at each other, that's
We're
good.
not evacuating.
They lied about everything.
Shocker.
They're not gods. They don't become one with their hosts. They kill them. They steal your bodies so they can live forever.
They do. They nasty.
Tell them.
It's true. We're not divine.
So the resistance isn't as big as I thought.
We survived because we have technology.
Because they all seem shocked.
Delilah's not one with me.
She did.
She's dead. Killed so that I could return. It's all a lie.
I'm disappointed in you, Priya. I'm disappointed in all of you. According to our adjustment protocol, non-believers must be purified.
Psycho! Psycho! You absolute lunatic.
Unlock the processing room for the adjusters.
I hate him right now.
Tell them to use it all.
You absolute
Move the prisoners from the
lunatic.
lab to the Great Hall.
You had opportunity then, really, to speak to your people and go, well, she's lying, she's saying this under duress.
Help me. Please, for Delilah.
This is awful. Told you this was gonna go heavily wrong.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, he
We're leaving
fucked everybody.
Santa until it's purified.
No! I mean, slay with that outfit, but no! Abby's dead. I was hoping there was a way. Not anymore. Well, she's Josephine's mum.
Your mother murdered her mother. Ironic, don't you think?
Don't you speak to me.
Oh, sweetheart. At least you have closure.
Oh, I will like it.
Now that we're all accounted for, it's time to go. Have you all taken the antitoxin?
Go? Where?
To space, of course. Sanctum is lost to us. For now, anyway.
We
Going
have
back to
no
space?
pilot.
That won't be a problem.
They've
We
got
don't
Raven.
need the leaves. Do we, Raven?
Go float yourself, murderer.
Ah, oh god. I mean, I would just shoot him. Because I don't like him, but...
How about now?
You have 3 seconds. 2.
Okay. Good choice.
Excellent.
This was really
Start taking
painful.
We're using the tunnel to be prepared for
Don't like it.
everything.
All she did was help, and you killed her.
Oh god, it's sexy though. He's getting distracted.
We're gonna save our people.
Proud of you, Murphy.
He's realised it's her. Surely.
Just so you know, Josephine called me John.
saw her in Clark's mind. Threatening the child may work on Raven, but if I'm right, we need her to get on that ship.
There's just so much that's happened in the past 5 minutes that I'm losing track. I'm like, oh, okay. Indra, Queen. Please just shoot. Maybe not then. Can you even imagine? I don't like it. I feel very stressed. Oh God, what an episode. Okay, so that was my reaction to 100, season 6, episode 12, Adjustment Protocol, the penultimate episode of the season. And I just feel really stressed out. There was so much that happened, so many things that went ways I did not expect. People died, twists, turns, people are now in space again. Where do I start? I don't know. I really don't even know where to start because I'm stressed out. Let's start with Abby. Okay? So, the scene she had with Raven in the room with all the skeletons when they were looking at the bodies, and she finally apologised to Raven for all the bad things that she did to her. The drugs, the torture, the thing, all the tough relationship that they've had. And Raven apologised to her as well, because Raven was not the nicest person back to her. Like, she didn't try and help her through the drug addiction. When she was trying to do better, she wasn't helping. And she said the whole line of, "You might not be my daughter, but your family." My heart dropped because I was really enjoying the moment, but that's the kind of line that someone says before there's a death, whether it's Abby or Raven. So I knew that one of them was going to go, right? And just knew it. And because of all the whole Nightblood trying to save Maddie's life, Abby made herself a Nightblood. So they killed Abby. I know only a few episodes ago I was talking about the fact that Abby's not my favourite character. She's not. And she never has been my favourite character. But I've had like an up and down relationship with Abby over the course of the show. There's some seasons that I really like it. I really like what she does. And there's a lot of time I might not like everything that she does, but I agree with some of her points, or I like how good a doctor she is. I like some of the decisions that she makes. I didn't like the whole Kane thing because I thought that was just selfish and not what Kane would have wanted. But I didn't want her to die. Not like this. She didn't die, as I say, with most of our long-term members of the show, the people that we've been with for years. I feel like if they're ever going to die, they all deserve to die a hero death. Whether it's something heroic, like sacrificing their lives, like with Finn. He gave himself up because he knew he had to die. The Ligon thing was a bit different, but that was a big, huge emotional moment for the show. It's disappointing to me, that's not a word, it's disappointing to me when people die kind of meh, like Jaha was a bit disappointing. And this one, it's not that it's disappointing. I just feel like Abby, regardless of your opinion of her, because I know there's a lot of people in the comments that don't like love Abby, fair. I feel like she just deserved a little bit more than just... Her death was kind of pointless. Like, she didn't die saving someone's life as a doctor should. Not a doctor should do, that sounds weird, but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she would do. She didn't die to save her daughter, to save Raven, to save Maddie. She died because they just wanted to kill her to use her body. That to me is really sad. And I was kind of hoping and praying that there was a way to not have it happen. Even though obviously they injected her, we saw the light flashing and blinking, and that was what happened with Clark when she got mind wiped and all this stuff. And I was just hoping that between then and her getting the card in her that something would change so that she didn't have to die. Because I wanted Clark to be there when she died. If she was ever going to die, Clark should have been there. She wasn't. She died because they just wanted to kill her to use her body for something else. So, don't get me wrong, when she walked out in that outfit, she looked awesome. Like, the actress, is exciting. Like with the whole Clark, Josephine, Priya Delilah, it's exciting to be able to play someone different. So, from the actress' point of view, it's exciting for her to play this queen, this royalty, this hardened person that's in charge. And she's got to play that different character, which is great. And she looks stunning. Go with the actress. She looks great in that dress and the outfit and the makeup and whatnot. Amazing. But yes, regardless of your opinion of Abby, for me personally, I'm actually really sad that she's dead. More so as well because when Clark realised that her mum had died, you could see her breaking, and she had to play it off a bit differently because she was pretending to be Josephine. But her mum's dead. That's not okay. Her daughter figure, Maddie, is on the way out because she's doing this whole crazy Shade Hader thing. Her mum's dead. And just there's so much loss in this season that I'm really struggling with it. We also had Murphy, Emori. They are now primes. They are, again, Murphy. Oh, honestly, Murphy, though, when he came out wearing the new outfit with the makeup and the new hairstyle, he's sexy. I've always fancied Murphy. Pretty much, well, right at the beginning I didn't, season 1, because he was such an arsehole. But when he became kind of that lovable bad boy, I was into him. But now he looks good. But I don't like that. It makes sense for his character, the self-preservation. We're going to try and save our people. But I think it does still feel like a betrayal that's a bit too far, because he's helped them do bad things. And he maybe could have helped them avoid this Maddie situation, Abby getting killed, all that. But they did look good. So Murphy, Emori, Abby, all now primes, all look amazing. But luckily Murphy and Emori are still themselves. And now that they know that Clark is Clark, maybe that's going to sow a seed of doubt in their brain that what they're doing is right. Emori still does kind of look like she wavers every now and again anyway, because of what's happening, and especially the death of Abby can't have helped that. But now knowing Clark is still alive, and just said the fact that her mother's dead, it might have softened the blow a bit that, well, Clark's dead, they've also killed the mother, they're both gone now, whatever. So in their mind they could have justified that. But now that they know that Clark's alive and they killed the mum, that must weigh on you. It must do. It's got to. The plan that we had at the start, which I did say on my opening chat at the introduction, that the plan is not going to go right. I didn't realise how badly the plan would go wrong, how quickly the plan would go wrong. So the first part of the plan was we wait for Clark to drop the shield. Gabriel waited not very long and just went for it. He just went, attacked those guards, and went rogue to stop those guards going back. Once he realised they were doing multiple namings, his anger took over and he ran in. And it's frustrating because he was the one that we were kind of following. Clark and Gabriel, it was their plan, and how quickly he flipped and went running. And that ultimately led to things going wrong because he ran in, they captured him and spoke to Russell. So when the alarm went off, because he did put the toxin in the water, but because Gabriel was there when the toxin went off, Russell was like, well, this is too coincidental. If the toxin alarm thing went off and Gabriel wasn't there, everything was fine, they might have thought, oh, this is unusual, but let's go into hiding. But because Gabriel was there, Russell straight away said, there's no eclipse, the thing's gone off, you're here. Something's not right. And so told everyone not to evacuate because Gabriel effed it up. And there's a debate in a lot of media about murdering people, right? Murder is wrong, I agree. But Gabriel said the line, I don't murder the few to save the many. He's not that kind of person, which I understand. And I kind of always liken it to someone like Batman, right? The amount of deaths that Batman would stop if he killed the Joker, because the Joker goes out and kills so many people, the amount of deaths that he would stop if he did that. But obviously his morals say that death is wrong, murder is wrong. I'm not going to kill someone to save the many, which to me I don't agree with. I get, like, once you murder someone, maybe you can't take it back, you go down the dark path, whatever. But ultimately, if I knew if I could kill this one person, and that would stop so many deaths, in my mind that is justifiably okay. I think. In real life, if it actually came to it, that's a different conversation to have. But in these kind of TV shows, movies, whatever, like, just kill that person. It would stop so much. And this episode showed it. If Gabriel killed Russell, just shot him, got rid of him, not only would that be one less prime to carry on with this plan, but then it would never have done the whole thing where he threw the bomb into the toxin into the crowd. Saved more lives. And so Gabriel kind of annoyed me. Again, because after the last episode we realised he was a bit of a coward. So not only do I think he's a coward, he then messed up the plan by going rogue. He then refused to kill Russell, which led to more deaths. Gabriel, to me, whilst I agree with his point of I don't like the primes. I don't like what they're doing. They need to be stopped. I agree. Do something about it. Fucking do something. This whole passiveness, this pacifist thing, isn't doing anyone any favours. It's causing a lot of deaths. Do something. I've really got off Gabriel. I was starting to really like him. Past couple episodes I've really got off because he's just making things worse. He really is. I really enjoyed Clark's performance this episode. I liked her, again, trying to pretend to be Josephine, how she got that, again, awesome new outfit. I'm loving these new clothes on these people. After like 5 seasons and watching most people wearing just grubby, the same clothes they basically came to Earth in, on the most part. The odd little change here and there. It's nice to see them wearing these like regal clothes. I think it's a really fun visual. And her playing Josephine is great, and how she revealed herself to some of her friends now. That was that moment when she walked in the room and it was Raven, Jackson, Gaia, Maddie was on the table. And she walked in and she revealed herself to them, which was great. But she walked in so like ominously because she had to do that whole, it's Josephine. No, it is me. Because she ran over and gave him a hug. But like in real life, you wouldn't do it that way because you would just walk in. The second that door was closed and you'd be like, it's me. But she had to do that ominous TV moment. But yeah, so the friends know that it's her. Obviously, Gaia knows it's her. Jackson, Murphy, and Amori know that she's alive. So hopefully, they might change their opinion on what they're doing is right. But I really enjoyed her performance. Clark this season has been great. I've really enjoyed the emotion she showed, the different characters she's portrayed. I've been really impressed with her this season. Absolutely, she had more interesting material as an actress to deal with, I think, than some of the seasons so far. Not all of them. There's been a lot of emotional devastation throughout, but this season definitely thinks she's been given more juicy roles and scenes to do, and I think she's really lived up to the role for sure. But yeah, they used Riker's chip to convince Delilah to admit to everybody that the primes were just killing people. And this is where, again, I disagree with what Russell did, because Russell is losing the plot. And a cult leader, because cult leaders, the second their backs against the wall, lash out and kill people or tell everyone to kill themselves, whatever. They're not sane people, right? I'm not even getting to a discussion on that. They're just not. They're very smart, but they're a bit tapped. And ultimately, it's to their downfall. What was I going to say? So yeah, they used Priya, Delilah, whatever her name is, Priya now, to admit that they've been lying to the primes, everyone's dead. Now, what Russell could have done, as I said in the episode, is gone, well, no, she's come in under duress of the children of Gabriel. Of course she's going to tell you what they want you to tell you. They're lying. You can see she's been held by them. They're lying to you. Don't listen to them. Obviously, what I was hoping was going to happen is, if you watched... I feel like I always talk about this show. If you watch Buffy Season 3, again, I won't spoil it too much, but I was hoping for a moment towards the end of Season 3, the finale episode, where lots of people rise up and fight against the big villain, right? And that's what I hoped would happen here. That the revolution had spread enough that they would all rise up and fight back against Russell and the Primes, because we saw that in that scene when the couple of people, Echo, Gaia, Miller, were hiding behind the bar, that a couple of the people helped them fight and save the day. And so I was hoping the revolution would have increased exponentially so that we could all rise up and fight back. But obviously, Russell took that away, so they believed what Priya was saying, and rather than try and convince them that she was lying, they straight away, Russell went, non-believers must blah blah blah, whatever he said, and just threw the toxin into there. And so, basically, got everyone to kill each other. Awful. Priya got killed. There was lots of fighting. I'm sure lots of people killed each other. They also went to fight the children of Gabriel and everyone that wasn't a part of it. But the amount of deaths that he would have caused because he is a lunatic and doesn't think straight is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Oh, God, I'm so annoyed with him. The Sanctum Primes realised Sanctum is lost. We're getting out of here. We're getting on that ship. We're taking people hostage. We're going back into space. We're going to live life up there. Murphy said he was going to stay down in Sanctum with Amori and try and save people. The episode ended when they arrived at the ship. It was Russell, Clark / Josephine, or we know it's Clark, they think it's Josephine, Abby, who is now Simone, and 3 hostages with our crew, Indra, Nyla, and some other people pointing guns at them. I don't know how this ends. I don't know how this ends, because I want the Primes to die, but that would mean obviously killing Russell, killing Abby's body. I feel like we could let Maury and Murphy stay alive because they are themselves. They have to pretend to be the Kayleys and someone else from the Lees, but they can stay alive, that's fine, as long as they try and help us save the day. The Primes hopefully die, a lot of Sanctum will be lost. But do we go back into space? I'm still holding out a little bit of hope for this anomaly, because we had no answers about it. It was just introduced, it's calling people, we go into it. Octavia went in, came back out, she was healed, Diosa disappeared into it, that's that. I'm hoping that plays a part in the finale, because it feels like a lot of unanswered questions, or it'll play a part in season 7 if they don't leave this moon, I don't know. But as we left it, the Prime's going up to space, back onto the ship. We know there's an army up there. What happens from here, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. No, that sounds wrong. I'm very excited to watch it, but I'm scared. Because obviously Priya died, Abby technically died, and I think there's going to be a lot more deaths next episode. I can't believe Abby's dead. I feel like I keep fixating on the fact that Abby's dead, but it's making me really sad. The fact that Abby's been mind wiped has made me really sad. Please tell me that, like, because she was one of the chipped people, that there's a way to save her. I don't really know. The mind wipe, the neuromesh was just in Clark's head, right? Because they had the EMP. So that makes no sense why there would be anything in Abby's head. But I just feel like if Abby was going to die, Clark should have been there. But maybe I'm just sad because of she lost her daughter in her mind. She lost her boyfriend. She finally made amends. She's finally becoming a better person. And then without even Clark or anyone around her, except for Raven and Jackson, who was really close to her, boom, she's gone. It did make me really sad. I know that a lot of people probably won't agree because they don't like Abby, but I just think regardless of your opinion of the character, the circumstances around the death were quite sad. But I feel like we've been talking for long enough, so let's wrap this up. Really excited for the finale. Curious to where it's going to go. No idea how it's going to end and how they're going to lead into season 7. But I'm also very excited to see where it goes. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave some comments down below. Let me know what you thought of the reaction of Abby's death. You know, all the twists and turns. I can't even remember all of them at this point. My mind is frazzled, as it always is when I watch 100. My mind just goes into meltdown. So let me know down below what you thought of the episode. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Please take a look at the Patreon link down below to watch the full live reaction to my meltdown during this episode. And then probably the next episode as well, the finale, because that's probably going to be very intense as well. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you all very soon for the season finale of season 6 of the 100. I am scared. I'm really scared. Bye guys, take care, stay safe.